What if we're not alone in the universe, but aliens are purposefully avoiding us? The zoo hypothesis theory suggests that advanced extraterrestrial civilizations might be observing Earth without making contact, almost like we're animals in a cosmic zoo. Why is this topic so fascinating and significant? Understanding the zoo hypothesis could change how we think about our place in the universe and the possibilities of intelligent life beyond Earth. All right, so let's break down the zoo hypothesis. In simple terms, it suggests that advanced extraterrestrial civilizations exist and are aware of us, but they choose not to make contact. Imagine us as animals in a zoo, being observed by intelligent beings who have decided not to interfere with our natural development. The origins of this hypothesis are quite interesting. It was proposed by John A. Ball, an MIT radio astronomer, back in 1973. He suggested that extraterrestrial civilizations might be keeping Earth as a sort of nature reserve, observing us from a distance to avoid disrupting our society. The idea stems from the Fermi paradox, which questions why we haven't detected signs of alien life, despite the high probability of its existence. The core principles of the zoo hypothesis revolve around a few key ideas. First, it posits that these civilizations are vastly more advanced than us, possibly to the point where their technology and understanding of the universe are incomprehensible to us. Second, they have established a policy of non-interference, like the Prime Directive in Star Trek. This means they are deliberately avoiding contact to allow our natural evolution and cultural development to proceed without external influence. Lastly, it implies that there might be a galactic or universal protocol that these civilizations adhere to, respecting the autonomy of developing worlds like ours. When it comes to the zoo hypothesis, the scientific evidence supporting it is more about what we haven't found rather than what we have. One of the main points in favor of this idea is the Fermi paradox. This paradox highlights the contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial life in the universe and the fact that we haven't found any clear evidence of it. Given the vast number of stars and potentially habitable planets, it seems unlikely that we haven't detected any signs of intelligent life, unless they're deliberately avoiding us. So how does the zoo hypothesis fit into this? It offers a potential explanation for the Fermi paradox by suggesting that advanced civilizations might be observing us without our knowledge. The lack of evidence for extraterrestrial life could be because these civilizations have sophisticated ways of hiding their presence, or because they simply choose not to reveal themselves. Some notable scientists have considered and discussed the zoo hypothesis. John A. Ball, who originally proposed it, is one of the key figures. Additionally, Carl Sagan, a prominent astronomer and science communicator, entertained the possibility of advanced extraterrestrial beings observing us, though he leaned more towards the idea of a less direct form of contact. Physicist Enrico Fermi, who the Fermi paradox is named after, also pondered why we haven't encountered alien life, indirectly leading to theories like the zoo hypothesis. In summary, while we don't have direct evidence of the zoo hypothesis, it remains a compelling explanation for the silence we experience in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. It challenges us to think beyond our current technological limitations and consider the possibility that we are not alone, but are being watched from afar. The zoo hypothesis has the potential to significantly change our understanding of extraterrestrial life and how we search for it. If advanced civilizations are indeed watching us, it means we might need to rethink our strategies for finding them. instead of just looking for signals or signs of life, we might have to consider that these civilizations are intentionally hiding from us. This could mean developing new technologies or methods to detect subtle signs of observation or interference rather than overt signals. From a technological standpoint, the zoo hypothesis could drive us to push the boundaries of our current capabilities. For instance, we might invest more in stealth detection technologies or advanced space telescopes capable of spotting hidden spacecraft or distant observatories. Additionally, our approach to space exploration could shift, focusing more on sending out probes that can operate undetected or developing communication methods that are less likely to be intercepted by these hypothetical watchers. On a philosophical level, the idea that advanced civilizations are observing us raises profound questions about our place in the universe and our relationship with potential extraterrestrial beings. If we are indeed part of some cosmic zoo, it forces us to consider why these civilizations are choosing to watch us rather than make contact. Are they waiting for us to reach a certain level of development? Do they see us as a primitive species not yet ready for interaction? Moreover, the ethical implications are significant. If we are being observed, do these advanced beings have a responsibility to protect us or guide us in some way? Conversely, what responsibilities do we have in our search for extraterrestrial life? Should we be more cautious about sending out signals and revealing our presence? In essence, the zoo hypothesis not only challenges our scientific and technological approaches, but also invites us to reflect deeply on our role in the universe and the ethical considerations of our quest to connect with other intelligent life forms. The zoo hypothesis isn't without its fair share of controversy and skepticism, especially within the scientific community. One of the main criticisms is the lack of concrete evidence to support it. Critics argue that while the hypothesis is intriguing, it's ultimately speculative and doesn't provide testable predictions. Scientists like Carl Sagan have pointed out that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence, and so far the zoo hypothesis hasn't met that bar. Additionally, some skeptics believe that the hypothesis relies too heavily on anthropomorphizing extraterrestrial intentions. They argue that assuming advanced civilizations would behave in a way that's understandable or predictable to us is a significant leap. The idea that aliens are purposefully avoiding us because they see us as primitive or unworthy of contact could simply be a reflection of our own human biases. There are also alternative theories that challenge or contradict the zoo hypothesis. One such theory is the Great Filter, which suggests that the reason we haven't encountered extraterrestrial life is that there's some stage in the development of life that is incredibly difficult to surpass. This could mean that intelligent civilizations are extremely rare, or that they tend to self-destruct before achieving interstellar communication. Another competing theory is the rare Earth hypothesis. This theory posits that the conditions required for life are so complex and specific that Earth-like planets are extremely rare. If this is the case, it would explain why we haven't found other intelligent life forms. They simply don't exist in our galaxy or even the observable universe. Public perception of the zoo hypothesis is quite varied. Some people find the idea fascinating and compelling, enjoying the notion that we might be part of a cosmic experiment or observation. This hypothesis has inspired countless works of science fiction, from books to movies, and has a significant impact on popular culture. However, others are more skeptical, seeing it as an unfounded conspiracy theory rather than a plausible scientific idea. Despite this, the zoo hypothesis continues to capture the imagination of many, prompting discussions about our place in the universe and the possibility of intelligent life beyond Earth. Its allure lies in its ability to make us question our assumptions and consider the broader possibilities of life and intelligence in the cosmos. Current research efforts aimed at exploring the existence of extraterrestrial life are more dynamic than ever. Projects like SETI are continuously scanning the cosmos for signals that could indicate the presence of intelligent civilizations. Additionally, new telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope are providing unprecedented views of distant exoplanets, analyzing their atmospheres for signs of life. Astrobiologists are also investigating extremophiles, organisms that thrive in extreme environments on Earth, to understand the potential for life in harsh conditions elsewhere in the universe. This research could provide clues about where to look for life and how it might survive in environments vastly different from our own. One of the most exciting potential breakthroughs could come from upcoming missions to explore the icy moons of our solar system, such as Europa and Enceladus. These moons are believed to harbor subsurface oceans that might be capable of supporting life. The Europa Clipper mission, set to launch in the 2020s, aims to investigate Europa's habitability by studying its ice shell and subsurface ocean. Another intriguing area of research involves the study of fast radio bursts, FRBs. These are highly energetic pulses of radio waves that originate from distant galaxies. While their exact cause is still unknown, some scientists speculate that they could be a form of communication from advanced civilizations. Future observations and analysis of FRBs could potentially offer new insights into the presence of extraterrestrial intelligence. If future discoveries were to support the zoo hypothesis, it would have profound implications for humanity. Confirming that advanced civilizations are deliberately avoiding us could lead to a paradigm shift in how we view our place in the universe. It might force us to rethink our strategies for space exploration and communication, and prompt deeper reflection on the reasons behind such avoidance. Understanding why we might be observed but not contacted could also influence our philosophical and ethical perspectives. It could lead to a greater sense of humility about our technological and cultural achievements, and perhaps foster a more unified global effort to present ourselves as a worthy civilization to engage with. Ultimately, the future of research into the zoo hypothesis and extraterrestrial life holds immense potential. As we continue to push the boundaries of our knowledge and technology, we may one day find answers to these profound questions, reshaping our understanding of the cosmos and our place within it.